I just realized the mic isn't on. Fuck. Sorry. Holy shit. I'm fumbling this ball. There's so much scuff today. Holy shit. I apologize. Hang on. Let me boost my audio a little bit because I want to boost mine. Let me know if that's okay or if I need to like drop it down. Hey Breezy, Weeb, Twin Tails. Yeah, the internet was just shit today. The internet was so shit. Frustrating. Let me know if the is this audio okay? Do you want me to boost my volume a bit more? Of course I'd pick this game. Yeah, I just got it. It looks wicked. It honestly looks wicked. I just bought it this week. Got it for like $10. I'm pretty happy with that. Let me know if the audio sounds... Do you want me to be louder? Do you want me to be quieter? I can bring the mic closer. My audio sounds good. You're just saying that. Just saying that to cheer me up. Oh, what a fucking day today has been. Shit, man. It's not. Oh shit. Why did it load memory card when there's no option to load save? That was an interesting one. That is the most... Look at that control scheme. Accelerate and brake. You know what? You know what? Kudos for that. I'm here for it. No one ever, it's power exclusive. Yeah, I never heard of it either. Apparently it's an arcade game. I went to a retro store in my town and they had a sale on and it was 20% off store wide. And I was like, fuck yeah. And I went down there and there was a game I wanted to get that they had. Because it was a bit more expensive than I normally would have paid. And then I picked up Mario Party 4, which was the last Mario Party I've been missing. Mario Party 4 has a loot. Oh, no, I don't have Mario Party. Do I have Mario Party 3? Maybe I've got a bootleg Mario Party 3. Maybe I don't know. No, you know what? I don't have Mario Party 3. I've got a bootleg of Mario Party 2. But I don't have 3. But I've got 4, which was kind of like, you know... connecting up. Anyway, I'm going to start waffling. Guys, how are you guys going? Let's talk about you guys first before we start. How are you all doing? And I apologize profusely. I'm fucking an hour late. My internet completely dropped out. I couldn't do anything. And then just decided to randomly fix itself. So we'll see how this stream goes. I'm just going to stream. I'm just going to stream. They're surprisingly expensive nowadays, the GameCube ones. They are, yeah. The last time I saw a Mario Party... it was like $180. Luckily, this one was not that expensive. And because they had the 20% off, it was actually a lot cheaper. But they didn't have the manual. But I was like, everyone knows how to play Mario Party. So I didn't, you know. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm only missing Mario Party 3 now. But my Mario Party 2 is like one of those bootleg ones. So I wouldn't mind replacing it one day and getting rid of the bootleg stuff. Because... as much as I don't mind having the bootleg stuff, having authentic shit too is really nice. So, work sucks. Yeah, it does suck. I had a really good day. Oh, look, a bot. That's how you know we're in it to win it. Thanks, bot. I had a pretty productive day. I'm trying to do this thing where I say that I've had a productive day. Because you know how when I don't know if you have this. When you work all day and then you get to the end of the day and you're like, oh man, I didn't do anything. That bullshit. I hate that. Your mind is playing tricks on you. It's driving me mental. Also, I got a new video coming out after this stream, so go check that out. It's an interesting review that I did on a game called Villain Simulator. That'll be an interesting one because there's a little twist at the end, a little spicy. But yeah, are you guys staying hydrated? That's what I want to know. Are you guys staying hydrated? How are you all feeling? By the way, I want to say, in the next couple of months, I will be redoing the entire games room. So there will be about a week where I'm offline, I think, before I reset everything back up. Because I'm trying to utilize the space a bit better, and I want to try to get more consoles hooked up. So brain bullies. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I have an exam later. I forgot until yesterday. Oh shit! How long later? I'm sorry. I should have. The fact I couldn't start the stream earlier. We're going arcade mode, baby. So I've already checked that there's a chick in this game. I'm already excited. There's a big booty chick. Margarita. Oh, capricosa. Margarita. Diabola. Margarita. Holy shit, man. We'll do the margarita first. I make it a pizza. So we got Palo. Damn, son. Sophia. Oh, there's only 2 characters. So in the game, I saw you can unlock characters. There's a chick with big tits. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, look at the margarita. This game looks wacky as fuck too. I'm kind of glad it's only 2 controls because my brain has been fried from today. These last 2 hours have been shitty. The whole day was really productive, but all right, let's see. Okay, so it's just drive. So what sold me on this game wasn't just the crazy taxi stuff, but the music. Apparently, it's got an original soundtrack. Do you reckon Mario Kart World is shivering in their boots right now? Whoa, do you see that? Dude, this is hard. Okay, I gotta really concentrate on this one. Whoa! What really sold me was the goofy sound effects, I won't lie. So it's jet moto but fun. What's that? Is that 64? Also, a lot of people tell me Wave Racer. Hey Fancy, how's it going? How's your penis, bro? Yeah, PlayStation, baby. I think I just took a shortcut. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh! This is Perth driving. Where I live in the city of Perth. This is Perth in a nutshell. I think I just got a package of some kind. Ooh! Okay. Oh! Yeah! You win! It's rough. So you think this is? Do you think this is New Orleans? Full of piss? Nice, bro. I love it when your cock's full of piss, bro. I'm just happy for you. As an early racer PlayStation 1, I believe it was the same devs to Twisted Metal. Really? Can someone send me a link to Jet Moto? Breezy, my assistant who shouldn't be working on the weekdays. Breezy, can you send me a link? I love this music. Skibbity bap, boobity bap. Okay, so you really have to utilize that fuck. It's hard. He said skip. Yeah, well, but I said skibbity, like not in this instance that you think. Like, you know, like skibbity bop boop ba da bop, like, you know, that kind of skibbity, not like regular skibbity. Do you reckon Skibbity Toilet will allow us to add them to cart? You know what the funny thing is? If I message the people at Skibbity Toilet, you know what they would say? They'd be like, "No, we don't work with not safe for work people." Your head's in a toilet, my dude. Fuck. How many retries do I get? Do I get infinite retries? Maybe that was the wrong way to go. Maybe I should go a different way. At least it's pretty... So apparently this was an arcade game. From what I read. And what sold me was the goofy sound effects. The oogas and all that shit. Like, that shit just sold me. Fucking hell. I've got a time extent. I got a power kick. What does that mean? Oh, I love this. Welcome to Margarita. Is it fucking... Is Shady Lookout just memes now? Always memes, bro. Always memes. And they play brain rot videos. Fuck, that's terrible. Yeah, it's funny. I've got friends that they'll put an iPad in front of their kid. And I always hate watching them watch the shit that they watch. It's so brain dead shit. I'm like, give them a cartoon we fucking watched when we were kids, you know? Rot their brain a little bit. In a different way, of course. There's something inherently good about this game. I don't know what it is yet. You know, do you guys know the porn artist, I forget the Cats? He made the character called, he made the character comic called Pizza Thought. And it was about this like really thick chick who would deliver pizzas, and then like that pineapple and all that shit, right? So he was gonna make a pizza delivery game. I'd actually seen it when it was in development, and I think he just ended up wanting to just be an artist. He didn't want to do anything crazy. I think he was just happy doing his comics. But I said to him, like, because I actually messaged him and I said it'd be really cool to get the Pizza Thought characters in the cart. And I said that the cool thing that you have is you've got a character that instantly wants to drive, and she can deliver pizzas and shit. That's what you want, man. You've got a game. It's like, he literally has the concept. He's got Crazy Taxi, right? It's just delivering pizzas to people. That's all you need. Genuinely Scooby Toys. Oh, is it really? Yeah, no, I've seen the toys. Yeah, I have seen the toys. Yeah. It's popular with the kids. It's funny because I actually kind of appreciate Digital Circus a little bit, but you know what the worst part is the more I see the memes and the shipping, the less I like something. I know that sounds like really like old man yells at cloud, but I felt the same with Undertale. Like I like Undertale a lot, but the moment I saw shipping and all this like fan fiction shit, and it was like too much for me, I had to stop. I had to stop consuming it because it actually got a bit much for me. I didn't mind the porn. The porn was fine. It was the outright is the fandoms, man. The fandoms kill it for me every time. Yeah, you know what? It was one of the reasons I never watched Steven Universe, because of the fandoms. Put them in front of Bluey. This is a hard level. I gotta find some shortcuts, man. I think there is a shortcut in that alleyway, but I've got to get a good boost. I swear you could go down there. I thought I saw it on the demo. There's some strategy to this game. I get it. We gotta catch up to the president. All right, Tails, we're on his tail. Mr. President! So close, we're so close, we're so close. We just need to cut off a bit more time. Just gotta cut off a bit more time, that's all. Hang on, let's start again. Let's start again. I love that font. That is so 90s font. Of course, but I find these popular web animations unbearable. No, and you know what? I get it. I get it, Fancy. I think it's also because we are getting older. I know that sounds like a really weird thing to say, but I kind of felt that way because I watched I really liked Digital Circus, and then yeah, I saw all the memes and all the fucking you know the one I hate the most, and I've mentioned it before, is Has Been Hotel shit. Like that shit drives me mental. I just can't do it, man. I can't consume it. The fandom's the whole thing's toxic to me. I just can't do it. I probably could when I was a kid, maybe. Oh no, they are, yeah. I've got a friend who's really into Gravity Falls. I've been meaning to watch that show though. There was a lot of cartoons I did miss out on as a kid. See them shortcuts, bro? Holy shit. Dude, the music's actually pretty fucking good. Oh, Ed, Ed and Eddie's the Ed, Ed and Eddie, honestly, to me, is peak. That shit's peak, bro. Joey was Loud House. You know, I never watched Loud House. Yeah, I've never seen. Last cartoon I ever. I mean, I like Chowder. I thought Chowder was pretty good. The humor felt very me. Like, I love shows that are self-aware. To me, having a show that's very self-aware is always a fun one. Because there's just that level of The comedy, because it's for adults and for kids, you know. Having something that's self-aware of itself, you know. Oh, man, this is a tough one. Yeah, Flapjack was good, yeah. Yeah, regular. You know what? I stopped watching regular show after the 3rd season. I've got to get back and I've got to watch it again. And the movie. I've Dexter's Lab was kind of my jam until they tried to redo it with that new the new art style and the new voices. Like the stuff they did after the original shit was so crap. The original Dexter was the best, especially the Ego Trip movie that they did was like, honestly, the Ego Trip special was the sickest movie. I fucking watched that shit on repeat so much. Like, I taped it. Like, I remember when they advertised that shit on Cartoon Network, I fucking went ape shit. Like, I turned back into Monkey. Like, I was like, because I love time travel. Time travel's a huge thing for me. So to already see a show that I really like do time travel. I think there's still good cartoons. Oh, you know what? Actually, recent cartoon I did watch that I really liked. OKKO. I really liked that show because the creator was really good. He knew, like, you could tell that that's the shit he grew up with. And it just felt fun. It didn't feel like it was too deep. It didn't feel like there was, like, emotion. It was just, yeah. Okay, KO. I feel like that show got cancelled way too early, but they ended it well. And yeah, I've watched OKKO like dozens of times. Like that show to me is like timeless. What's another one? Yeah, I started watching Infinity Train. Apparently that shit's really good. Like, because they're not going to redo that one. I heard a lot of good things. Sad but nice ending. Yeah, it sucks when cartoons get cancelled. Especially during their mid mid-season or something. They don't get to, like, finish the story. It sucks because it's usually executives and money. Like, it's money, merch. They don't trust creative vision. Which really sucks. Yeah, this one's a tough one, man. The fucking music's a banger, though, in this. She-Ra reboot is underrated, too. Sonic Rumble finally has a release date, May 8th. Do you reckon, that's the Fall Guys one, right? Hope Twitch doesn't mute it because of the music. I don't think it will. Isn't it just the same song over and over again? I might stream it. What are games that you guys been playing lately? I'll tell you a game I've been playing lately that I really loved, and I finished it last night, was Tunic. That game is adorable, and the ARG shit was fucking a delight. It really took me back to those days of reading manuals in games. If you've not played Tunic, pick it up, but just know that to get the good ending of that game, you really have to be an old school gamer. And you will have to use guides, I think. I think even people now would still have to use a guide. But I really enjoyed Tunic. I've basically been playing it over a week, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was great. Yoshi's Woolly World again. That is a good game. That's a good chill game, yeah. Oh, the Ark. Okay, yep. Hopping back into Minecraft. Remember why I got bored of it. Minecraft's an interesting one. I feel like you have to do it with friends. You definitely, like, don't get me wrong, it's good when you have like a set goal for yourself, but it's way more fun with friends. Especially when I used to have servers with the EVM crew back in the day. We used to have servers for the fans and everything, which was really fun. And we used to log in and build stuff together. I think it was like on one of our first DVDs we ever did. We had a server code inside. Like every DVD came with a server code, and you could join the exclusive fan server that we were running. That lasted all of like, I think like 6 months. I think. That made the game hard. Oh, okay. Oh, the creatures. Oh, okay. Yeah, what is with what's the meme of everybody yelling chicken jockey? Is it just because it's the chicken jockey? Like, is it like the Minions thing where you see a minion and you just have to fucking goon out at a minion? Oh, okay, so it is, yeah. So, all right. I'm just gonna say this. I'm looking forward to its minion humor. Okay. It's like it's on the same basis of saying that Morbius is an amazing film and it's Morbin, and we're gonna do a Morbius suite. The Ghoul School crossover. Yeah, I did too, yeah. Fuck, I forgot about that. Hang on. There has to be a way to get down that gap. Yes, but with more kids. Interesting. Can't. Okay. Can I, like, this isn't me fat shaming, but it kind of is a little bit. Could Jack Black not have, like, made himself look more like a cube? Like, I know everybody's said the meme already, you know, but... Like, why did he have to be so round? Like... Like, why do they have to pick somebody so round? I don't get it. I don't get it. It's not... And I've heard... Okay, so I've heard bits and pieces about the Minecraft movie, obviously. So the one thing that I understand is that it's like Jumanji. But I heard that he went into the game with the beard. Why couldn't he have gone in without the beard and then become fat and with the beard? That I don't understand. I don't understand why he started with the, like, you know what I mean? You love this game? You really? There's a secret right there. Okay, we're working out the secrets. So there's secrets in the building. I just picked this game up for $10. Okay, so there's a secret there. So that might knock off some time. Fuck, we're so close. Rate this music on the penis scale. It's a 2. Penis music is, you know, like, that's penis music. This is yeah. Day after day. That's this music. Like, how crazy do you want your taxi music? It's got a little whiff of penis. Yeah, it's not too much though. It was a cabinet. You're like, oh, nice, dude. Bro, is that the same one that we made out at? I hope so. Rabble, when are we doing a fucking stream together, dude? But yeah, I would say, yeah, I heard this was a, so let me know my schedule. My schedule's Tuesday, Thursdays, and Sundays. Depends on what you want to do. Like, depends on what you want to do. Like, do you want to play a game? Do you just want to, like, commentate in the background while I play a game? I'm usually pretty chill. There was a dog on the road. Did you see that? What's this dog? See that dog just then? You down for whatever? You name it, dude. I'll make it happen. As long as we're not gonna play Amogus. Like, I don't want to do that. It's all about learning the tracks and the traffic. Suck a dick. Sucking a dick now.
You win.
No, not that. Yeah. This game turns into Final. It does a little bit, yeah. Finally playing Nintendo games again. The third-party video cable's been using. Oh shit, yeah. Tuesday, so yeah, for me it's Tuesday right now. But I don't mind working. I don't know what, because I know you do like work streams and shit. But I don't know what your, you know. Also, just as a casual hint to everybody, Rabble's working, gonna be voicing in a game that I'm working on actually. So stay tuned for that. Rabble's got like the nicest dude voice. I know that sounds like the weirdest thing to say, but he's got like a really good dude voice. So I was like, you're hired, dude. You only work coat. Oh yeah, understandable though. But you do other streams though, don't you? Some game stuff. Well, what have you been playing lately then? Why that cube gives you 1 second? Like, what the fuck, bro? To do this, you have to be perfect. No wonder this game was an arcade game. You can tell this was definitely a coin pusher game. Do you know what I mean? Like this was eating your coins at the arcade. Play Repo and some other multiplayer game. Yeah, I heard Repo is pretty good. I don't mind. I don't mind like, yeah. But it'll let you run over a dog. Why does this only give you one? Give me this. I assume you've got to win 2 out of 3 of the races in order to qualify. I think it's something to do. Yeah, no, all more than welcome to. You just let me know. Would you like to put Booty Lady in cart? Do you mean one of your characters? I love how you've turned to Unga Bunga of talking about your characters, and you're like, would you like to put that lady in? I will put whatever character you want in as a mission character. That I'm fine with. This is literally Perth drivers. This is how people drive where I'm from. It kind of reminds me a bit of Burnout as well, because there's elements where like the cars are in the same position, so you've got to like learn. You've got to learn where everything is. What about animal violence? And yet they have games where you can fuck dogs. There you go. This low poly chop. Wait, really? Is that who you were referring to? Dude, if alright, I'll say this. I will happily put anybody in cart if it's obscure. That's why I did Wild Woody. If you can get in contact with somebody, like if you got in contact with the person who made Radical Bikers, and the dev they were like, oh yeah, 100%. I would do it in a heartbeat. There would be no question. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's just, you know. Can't wait to see the modding community. It'll be interesting, because I've heard that there are a few people that really want to start modding for kart. Once the 1.0 comes out, which is going to be this year, so. And then what we're going to do is we're going to just do quality of life updates and DLC. Which is something I really want to lean on, which is stuff to hopefully with the sales we can make up the stuff that we missed content wise, because we have missed a lot of like particularly a lot of the date stuff from this game. None of my characters get requested. Well, we'll put one of yours in for the mission thing. Yeah, look, fucking it's developed by a Spanish company, so hope your Espanol is great. Yo, totally. The only reason the Wild Woody guys said yes was because they were like, oh yeah, he's kind of dirty, and I was like, yeah, he is. He's kind of a dirty dude. Like he just fit, and it wasn't even just for the meme. Well, it was kind of for the meme of the cheat. You know, the cheat with the mermaid. Like, it was for a little bit of that, but I wanted to see whether or not we could actually make it happen. Do I get to go to the final round? Oh, this is the final one. Okay. So there's 4 races total. This is not easy, man. Holy shit. Holy shit. I did it though. I did 4 tracks. Called Smashing Drive for the GameCube. Yeah, I've streamed that one. I didn't like it. Because I don't know, Smashing Drive just wasn't it obviously it like I get what you mean spiritual successor. It definitely doesn't feel like this. Okay, so there is actually a shop I can smash through there. Okay, that's the first one. Am I playing on easy? Yes.
You win.
It's just a matter of learning the track, though. I think playing on easy, you just gotta learn the track, because I'm getting better at some of these now. So.
Let's go.
But yeah, you find an obscure hot chick from a game, I'll put her in. That's the kind of shit I like. People are like, when are you gonna put in fucking what's her face from Tit Fuck Extreme? I would rather put in random bike chick from fucking kart game that Radical Bikers that I streamed that one time. Oh fuck. Oh fuck, she took that. I didn't mean to cross the line. It pushed me. My face in that. Yeah. Yeah, I see it. Dude, I don't know what it is. Low poly chicks do it for me, man. Low poly chicks do it for me. You know why? Give me a chick with bad draw distance. What is this analog? No, it's not. Okay. This is not analog game. I just thought I'd check. We need to have a discussion about the traffic around here. So, from what I'm gathering, in order to really do well in this game, you need to get first every time to get extra time. You cross the... I didn't mean to cross the line. That's what I mean. I didn't mean... The vampire chick from Brain Dead 13. Wasn't that fucking... What's his... I couldn't grab that chick. Yeah, if you think of... You know, I'm all for it.
Radical Bikers.
Let's try again. We're gonna put some margarita. They should be detained. They should be, yeah. Xbox as a kid, there were barely any games on it outside of movie license games. Nah, there was some good ones. I could give you some good ones. They had a Radical Biker sequel plan, but a concept. Oh shit. Or do you make exceptions for obscure checks? So not to get. So I don't normally announce this shit, but due to some scheduling issues, yes, there is room on the roster at the moment for Shady Luca. Yes. The reason why I don't tell anybody is because I don't want people getting their hopes up to be like, well, I want my OC in there. Like, I just try to find somebody else that can take the slot. Do you know what I mean? It's just easier that way. Time has passed with Shady Luca, so a lot of because we're currently doing the Final Thought mode, and I'm adding in a lot of guest characters for Final Thought mode. I was looking at the roster, and there's some characters that were races that are now going to just become missions, and some mission characters that have become races. But yes, there is room on the roster. I just need to shuffle a few things now because things have changed a little bit. But I don't like to say that shit out loud because then everybody instantly starts coming at me like Neanderthals and being like, well, fucking put this person in. And I'm like, yeah, it's not going to happen. Fuck. Please put me in the game. See, this is what I mean, yeah. Yeah, and I just can't do it. I still get an email probably once every 2-3 weeks, and it's like, hi, I have played your game, it's amazing. I have a persona or a character, and I'm like, oh no. I can't do it. I can't do it because then it's just it's no longer the game. It's gonna become too. It's already too clustered as it is. You want my OC in? Your OC is in, bro. Your penis. I see now why you only want to focus on Shady Code and publish games for 2. It sounds like a nightmare. Well, okay, so I was talking to somebody about this today. Let me just take a quick break. I'm just going to take a 2-second break. To have a drink and everything. So I was on a call with somebody today who's an artist who's done art for Shady Luca, and they were asking me about the logistics of asking famous people to be in cart. And I've told this story before. It's, you know, you just ask, right? But I said that Cart originally started out that it wasn't going to be a guest character roster. It was just going to be Shady Luke Cart. It was going to be Shades in the team and a couple of parody characters. Pyramid Tits was actually one of the original characters that we planned. And then when I started shopping the game around, devs were like, well, I'll fucking put my character in. And then that's when a couple of guest characters started. Like, I'd already kind of had the inkling that I wanted Talia from Future Fragments. But then other devs kind of wanted it in. And then I realized that it went from this to Smash. And then that's when people got really excited. And I was like, okay, like, let's do that. This seems to be the way. And it has become, the problem is like, so the other thing too is I've been messaging people that are going to be guests in the Final Thought mission. And I haven't spoken to some of these people in 5 years. And I messaged one of them the other day, and he had no fucking clue who I was. Like, even though he could see the previous conversation we had 5 years ago. And I was like, dude, like, I pitched the idea, and I've been working on the game. Like, it's been taking me a long time to kind of build this game. I basically started, 2021 was kind of like when we kicked things off. And yeah, he was just like, yeah, I've not remembered this conversation. Nah, the Honey Pop guy doesn't want to do it. There are some characters that if they were on the table, I would take them I don't want to say specifically who though, because I don't want people to go message them. But there are some characters that if somebody came to me tomorrow and was like, "Does this character want to be in cart?" I'd be like, "Oh yeah, 100%, we'll do it." Probably because they're a big name. I'm kind of glad that Bon Bon and Choo Choo won because that changed cart forever. We had, I don't think I've ever said this live on stream or anywhere, but Bon Bon and Choo Choo got the most traffic out of any character. It actually, the sale, they better be mostly, the sales equated to the launch title sales of launch day when we launched early access. Day one. That blew my mind, like how crazy that was, day one. We've had a lot of impactful characters, but Bon Bon and Choo Choo were the ones where it was like, Wild Woody was close second. I'd say we've like Project Melody was up there, but yeah, Bon Bon and Choo Choo really like drove cart into a new era of, oh, there's a game with fucking multiple Guna characters in it. Shit, yeah, stick to yours and third-party characters. Yeah. So my goal, if I was to do Cart 2, would be to do anyone that was just published with Shady Corner. Because I don't think I could do another big crossover like that ever again. It would just tear me up. Maybe if I was to do characters that might fit. The problem is it just becomes everybody wants a piece of it, and it becomes very hard to please everybody. I've had devs that have actually been legitimately mad that they're like, well, why won't you put my character in? And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I can't put everyone in because then it's just like... And then we were going to fund a character creator. I know Weeb just mentioned it. We were going to fund a character creator, but that we just didn't have the money. And this isn't me trying to jerk around with like asking for money. I don't want to think that. We're like one of the like smaller Patreon supported peeps. It's weird. I don't know why. We get a lot of fans for Cart, and yet the support on Patreon has always been really small. So funding Cart has been one of the hardest things, and to the character customization was originally a thing that we wanted to do, and we ended up having to scrap it purely because it just again was going to cost more money than we wanted. So some things we have to shelf, which sucks because you know we want to put in everything, but we can't. And also, you can't make a game forever. Like the Cart's been going on for 5 years. That's 5 years of my life is Cart. Holy shit, man. The funds sometimes are just not there. It's true. This is Mario Kart with sex. Yeah. Yeah, that was a really good time. It's funny because now we're actually getting more press with Susie's doing a lot of advertising with press at the moment, and we're getting more press now than we've ever got in the media, which has been really nice to see. It's been good to kind of invest money into something where I'm like, oh, I'm actually getting something out of it. Like, I thought I knew marketing, but I didn't, and Susie's really good at marketing, so she's been helping me understand the landscape a little bit more. So I've seen some real lackluster projects on Patreon that are raking in the cash. Yeah. I pitched the idea of drawing Shady Corner. It'd be really cool, actually. Let's go. No, I do too, Fancy. It's called... basically, it's imposter syndrome for me. Because the the big thing is when I see a lot of these shit games, I get genuinely. Sometimes I get mad too, because I'm like, why am I not fucking getting $3 grand a month for? We're just barely pulling in $1,000 per project. So, and we're not just doing Cart, we're doing Slime Girl Smoothies, Marble Maid. We're doing like 3 or 4 games because I know how to stretch out the money. I've saved up money from projects and I know how to balance things out, and we've got a third-party publishing thing. But yeah, it does. That genuinely does make me a little frazzled sometimes, because I was gonna start a subscribe star to kind of help with it and see if it would, but I don't think it will. I don't know how that paused just then. What happened? There was a shortcut. Did you guys see that? It was a fucking wicked shortcut. Give it a go, go, go! No, I'm not gonna get that one. I'm gonna start again. Susie, I don't have to. No, I don't, but it's hard not to. Have a great day, Fancy, and thank you so much for the support. No, I know I don't have to feel that way, Twin Tails, but it's hard not to, because I do. I was actually talking to an old friend a dev friend that I know, and I was saying to him that the space is really tough sometimes because we constantly compare ourselves to other projects, and it's actually mind-numbing a lot of the time that we do it. We're always doing it. We're always comparing ourselves to other things that are like way better, when actual fact what we're doing is pretty good in the first place. Fuck. Alright, let's try that again. I almost went over the line again. I want to try to get 3 for 3. Gotta take that inside. Didn't mean to do that jump, man. Susie's a peach for real. She is, yeah. She is, honestly. She's one of the, like, I tell her every fucking week how hard she works. She's really changed the landscape of how we do things at Shady Corner. It's been really nice. She understands that we need to sell a product. And that's, again, another thing that I just don't have time to really focus on. If I did, then I would have to give up game production. It's a hard one, man. Once he gets away at this point, it becomes increasingly... That ramp car is for that, for sure. That's definitely for that timer.
Let's go.
Watch YouTube copyright this when I upload it. Okay, so hitting the brake while having the boost cancels the boost. Interesting. Sounds like knockoff David Lee Roth. It does a little bit, yeah. It does, yeah. This game has a lot of charm to it, though. For the lack of content, it's got a lot of charm. Time extended. Fucking tits. Kind of reason why I'm involving the art. Yeah, but you've also got to make sure that you don't continuously do that. Otherwise, you'll never finish your game as well. You've eventually got to step off the plank and make the jump. Because if you don't do it, what's going to happen? You're going to be constantly refining something. Constantly polishing a rock is... You've eventually got to release it. Do you reckon they only had a right to make one song, or they must have, eh? I just noticed I didn't get the boost at all, and I still made it to the same spot. It's this bit that I've got to learn. Oh, fuck. That's hectic, man. I've got to learn that. PS1. I've literally done multiple streams of kart games.
Let's go.
Explain feedback from the newest demo. Yeah, but you also gotta, like, if that's the, it's versus majority to minority, you know. Just make sure you do it for you and not the bazillion, like, and not the 3 people that bugged you. This one's genuinely a tough one. The traffic here is... Fuck. Gonna play Nightmare Kart. Nightmare Kart. What's Nightmare Kart? Have I played Nightmare Kart? I played one where you ride a bone, and that was terrible. And that became a meme, and we ended up putting it in cart. Oh, it's that one. Yeah. Yeah, that... God, that game is so good, though. That was another one I got really jealous of. He made such a good kart game. He made such a good kart game. Like, simple and easy, and just did it. There was a cabinet at a con. Fuck.
Game over.
I'm gonna try. Like the presentation. Okay, cool. Alright, as long as it's that Twin Towers. Because, yeah, you can get lost in it, too. There's another mode here. What's this? There's a load. What's a radical mode? Oh, we got other characters. Look, we got Palo, Sophia, Rabble Rouser. Holy shit. Guys. Noodles. Albert. So how many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. I mean, Sophia's banging, but like noodles, yeah. Oh, thank you. So, if you're wondering what I'm drinking tonight, I'm drinking Coke Zero mixed with a peanut butter rum. It's really nice. A few of these are exclusive to the PS1. Interesting. I don't know if to wait. Let's see. Ah, cool. Damn, son. So what's radical mode? Is it radical mode just the same thing? Is it just... Oh my god, it's a story. It's a CEO of sex. That he wanted ingredients, I guess. So we got a full story mode. He was like, I'll do the gob. Okay, I got 60 seconds on this one? Fuck, no. It's interesting, like, is this song a real song, or is this song made for the game? Because did they only just have budget to get one? Unlockable story mode. I don't know. I think the voice of Noodle from Gorilla... Really? I just hit the dog, guys. Guys, I hit the dog. What is it? What happens there? Do we get penalized for that? It's a bit violent. I just don't... Is there no items on this? Oh no, there is. Are those criminals? Was that criminals escaping a... Now I need to hug the nearest dog. I do. Like, why though? Why do you lose points by hitting the dog? Why is the dog there? I genuinely felt terrible when I heard that noise. I got a piece of cheese, guys. What does the cheese do? Hug your dog. My dogs are in the bed right now. They're renamed. Oh, okay. It's a moral compass for the good ending. What do you mean it's a moral compass for the... Don't say that. So I've got the cheese, so I've got to find the ham now, I guess. I saw the ham. I saw the ham. I saw the ham. I saw the ham, bro. Yeah, at least hitting kids is fun. I saw the ham. Please. The ham's on the... I think I missed the ham. Yeah, the ham's up there. I gotta go right to get the ham. Why am I so obsessed about getting the ham? I got no fucking clue. This is gonna do nothing. I don't think this is... You're gonna get a score. I think that's what's gonna happen. It'll be like, you scored really good because you got the ham and the pineapple and the fucking cheese. Hams are steamed. They are. I got the ham. You hit the dog, you lose 10 points. Wow. Yeah, they probably thought it was really funny to do that, but now I just feel bad. Alright, so we gotta find the third piece, wherever that is. And then we can assemble the pizza gauntlet, or whatever the fuck we're doing, I don't know. Skip it up, bop, boop, bop, boop, bop. I assume it's this way. There it is. Whatever the fuck that is. Is that garlic bread? They had your first crushes? Nice. Did you ever have Game Girl crush? Yeah, like Coco Bandicoot, dude. Yeah, Coco Bandicoot. Courtney Gears from Ratchet and Clank was another one. so many. Can I just say, like, the amount of times I've jorked it to a fucking PlayStation 1 game is a bit of a worry. But I used what I had, right? This fucker! I've got to get the fucking garlic bread and I've got to fucking hit... Fuck. Fuck, you're asking for a lot. And I've got to hit the shortcuts. As a meanings, as a selling point. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I've got to sneeze. Hang on. Fuck. It's gone. The sneeze is gone. God damn it. It's gonna be a loud one too. I can feel it in me loins. Feel it in me loins, chat. The arcade version of this, was it at, like, was it on a bike? Like, did you play this on a bike or was it in a booth? And it did nothing for me. You did the vibration test and it did nothing for you. Well, look, sometimes you've got to MacGyver shit when you're younger, okay? And it depended on the rumble too. There's some controllers that had shit rumble. In the commercial? Oh, in the commercial. Okay. I'm gonna dream of this song. I think I'm gonna dream about this song. You fucking jorker! You asshole fucking overtaking me there. Shit, man. Fuck, he really gets ahead. You're dreaming me dreaming of this song. It's kind of hot, bro. How the fuck is he, like, gaining so hard on that? You bitch! I had it too. That would have been a banger. I think the AI cheats, yeah. It definitely feels like a set pathing. So get the garlic bread. No. You can't get hit by anything. Sounds like I'm actually in traffic. Sad to play one sitting. The poker was pain. Yeah, you would, yeah, with not being able to save it, yeah. So I like save scumming for like the original one was like is paramount because otherwise you'd be there for hours. You'd just be there for hours trying to complete it. It's a puzzle of chance. They literally put in gambling as a puzzle of chance in Leisure Suit Larry, which again, it's the theme is right. But we all save scummed, so. Got it. Oh my god, that took forever. That one took forever. You have to not hit anything in that one. See, so the plus side of Radical mode is I don't have to hit timers. You just get given a full time to get from start to finish. So the only thing you really have to worry about is the computer. Which is kind of cool, but I guess arcade mode's more of the original. What's the fourth ingredient? I didn't even, there was a fourth ingredient? I don't remember. It's freaky. Yeah, it is, yeah. Can I just say, I love how the music starts where it stopped. Can't hit any cars. Yeah, it's true. It's just a matter of learning it. That's all. You've just got to, like, that's the difference with this game. The difference with this one is you just learning. But the problem is, the problem that occurs is if you are faster or slower, the traffic will be in a different position. My power's failing. Thanks, Tails. I just saw a shortcut. Ever tried to 100% it? No, I haven't. I was thinking about it though. It has been on my list of like my bucket list. But I wasn't sure if it was a good idea to do it on stream or not. So I don't know. It was a pepper. Did it. What do we get? It is possible. Yeah, I guess so. I guess it is possible, yeah. Maybe. I don't know. I know, like, it's to do with a certain amount of rings for certain things. Like, certain levels of certain requirements. Data has changed. Override previous game data. Sure. I don't know what that's going to do.
Radical biker.
Oh, so we just go into the next world, I guess. So you can change your bike at this point. Oh, shit. You can fucking buy a bike? Stop it. What do you mean? You buy it with points. This is sick. Okay. So this is the BMO moldy pizza. This is the shabby pizza. A Frenzy Mario pizza. And then we've got the Manny pizza. Then we got the crazy pizza. And then we got the royal pizza. Then we got the palace pizza. So wait, all right. The question is, do you have to save points to get each of these or not? I'm wondering if like you have to do that. Well, I'm buying
People shabby pizza.
Oh, maybe it keeps the. You know what it does? Yeah, it does. It keeps the points.
People shabby pizza.
Maybe now I've moved on to the next thing. Mushrooms, anchovies, olives, and just fish, bro. All right. You weren't expecting 100%. I don't know if that's gonna happen, dude. I'll be honest with you. I don't know. I don't think that's gonna. We'll see. I didn't know that there was an extra mode in this that was a full, like, mode. Plus, I have to work out where all the items are. There's a new song. Did you fucking hear that? There's a new song. I'm a pizza man! Hey, how's it going? It's been a while. Welcome to the stream. This is the greatest day. This is the greatest game.
You win.
I'm the pizza man. The music. It is his rocket power, yeah.
Let's go.
I don't know. There's something charming about this game. I can't believe there's a Crazy Taxi style game on the PlayStation 1. I mean, I know there was stuff like Driver and shit, but oh shit, new level. It's like an atrium of some kind. Is he saying fuck you? It sounds like he's saying fuck you, bro. Is that a hippo? What is that? This is amazing. This is 1999. It pretty much, yeah. It's great. I like it. It's so cool. I'm the pizza man. It's this game's something else. I think it was over there. This was released in... Ah, okay, so they missed out on the glory, which is this. I wonder what the music was like then. Do you reckon they keep it American-fied, or do you reckon they left the music in? Select your bike! All right, I've got to. Where's the second bit? So it's anchovies I'm looking for. I didn't see any. Start checking. I'm just gonna like surf around the level a little bit. Is it there? Oh, so this is an aquarium. So you're literally taking the from. Oh my god. Are they down here? What is this dude doing? What are you doing? Are you taking your shit? What are you doing? Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Alright, we gotta work out where the anchovies are. Seen him. I wonder if they're like, well, because the mushroom was on the car, right? When I was driving. The carnage count is brutal. All for pizza too. Can I just say, I bet you the bikes are just aesthetic too. I don't reckon the bikes would do anything. I got it. The bone stuff, that's anchovy. I thought that was just a logo. Got it. Why it doesn't exist anymore, yeah. This also gives you good practice for the arcade levels, I think. Alright, olives for the next one.
Let's go.
We're gonna find the olives. Where are the olives at? It's pretty good draw distance in this game. Like I gotta say, like the draw distance is actually pretty good. They're in the tree. Okay. That would have been good if I got that first shot. Imagine. Fucking imagine. Chat, am I the pizza man? That's the real question. Pizza's going cold. Pizza's going cold. We just, you know what we need? We need pizza delivery and cart. But they're always meat. Sausage pizza. With extra, with a mayo swirl. I'm the hentai man, yeah. I'll take it. If you're driving a truck that fast, come on, man. Pizza's going cold.
Let's go.
Alright. Yeah, it's just learning the track. That's the good thing. It's not all randomly generated. Like all the cars and shit are in certain spots, so you just have to learn. Oh fuck, every time I go over that I miss the fucking olive.
Let's go.
I bet that's a sentence you never thought you'd hear someone say. Every time I go over that jump, I miss the olive.
Let's go.
There can't be that many levels though, right? Because... But then how do you unlock all the... How do you unlock everything then?
Let's go.
There's only gonna be so much shit you can put on a pizza, right? And I assume because this is the arcade version, you're only gonna get like nine tracks. There's a Galco fucking oh, I fucking keep hitting the same one.
Let's go.
What I don't understand too is you're racing another pizza delivery driver. The lore is truly crazy and radical. The game's called Radical Bikers, by the way. They don't really mention pizza in the title. Have you seen, like, go look up the Western cover for this game. It's ugly as fuck. It made me not want to buy it. I almost had this first go, and now I can't even do it. Is that fucking bit there that I can get back up? Got it. You win! What was the last one? Actual fish. Because we picked up rotten fish. It was a skeleton.
Let's go.
Sucking lots of dick, eating lots of clit. I'm the pizza man. Was that a skeleton? What the fuck was that? Eating lots of ass. I'll be late to class. I'm the pizza man. It is Scoot the Burbs, yeah. It is very Scoot the Burbs. Oh, why did I restart? I could have just like learnt the track first. there's skeletons in there. That was spooky. Sorry, chat. There was a jump scare in there. For the most part, you don't really want to use the brake. Whoa. Holy fuck. This game is aggressively 90s, yeah. With City Escape, that'd be pretty sick. That's a hard one. Sucking us a dick. Sorry, I'm like concentrating heavily now. I think it's there. I think it's in that gap there. It has to be in that left bit. It has to be there. That's the only place I've not checked. The other thing too is the game is reliant on you knowing every shortcut, which is very strange. Shortcuts would help you like skim it, but this game is really reliant on you understanding where every shortcut is. I guess that's why it is a coin eater though, right? Because the game, you'd be like, this game's really impossible, but like each time you put your coins in, you'd be learning more and more about the game as you go. So I know where the fish is now. Okay. Alright. The fish is down the alley. I don't fucking get that. This one's a hard one. This is the final one though, and then we move on to a new, hopefully a new song. Sucking lots of dick, eating lots of clit. I'm the head time in. And sometimes the shortcuts, I feel like the shortcuts don't do anything. I hit the dog. Before you say anything, chat, yes, I know I hit the dog. That's hard, man. I have to come out of that corner and skid? Fuck. Ryan, look out! Stop. Stop! I'm gonna like piss myself. Don't. Can't be the pizza man, yeah. I also love, you know what I love about 90s games? They just never gave a shit about anything. Like they went, you know what? Skeletons, bro. Zombies. What's more radical? Fucking skeletons, dude. Skeletons are the shit. Skeletons are so 90s. Like, I'm not saying skeletons are out, right? But back then it was like skeletons were like oogie boogie, you know, like put a skeleton in your game. Mountain Dew! I hate that. I hate that so much. Fuck! No idea. The snip snap! Oh, I didn't boot up the got milk thing, did I? Fuck. Sorry, guys. I was late for stream today. I was late for stream. Blame my fucking internet provider. Not an easy one. At least I didn't hit the dog that time. Hey, get that gap is so tight. To get to the fish, you really got to go into that perfectly. You've got to hit that perfectly and then still hit the jump. The CPU does not let up either. Yes! I swear he's saying fuck you. So you just gotta learn it. That's all you gotta do. You just gotta learn it. As a kid, I would have been like, that's impossible. It's definitely a lot harder. I think I'm saving this to the Fun Dogs memory card.
Radical bikers.
Alright, what bike do we get now? We've got 93. Fuck, we're short. There's a lot of fucking bikes, bro. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's still 4 bikes. Alright, what's the next one? Oh, this is World 3. Pineapple, chilies, more chilies, and meat. I don't know what... Unless it's sausage. Alright. He's a different guy, though. Did you notice it was a different guy? Is it because I got a different bike? He's spitting facts. He was spitting something. Alright. Let's find where the pineapple is. Oh, it went back to the first song again. The devs could only afford 2 songs. I prefer this song though. The other song's a little bit too funny. What a fucking shortcut that one is. Is this where the pineapple is? No. Is it on the boat? It's probably on the boat, isn't it? There's only 3 levels in the arcade version. They added in 4 more. What do you mean? So like, wait. Do you mean 4 sets? What do you mean? Because so far this is the 7th level right now. We're on hard mode. The Diabolo or whatever it's called was hard mode. I'm gonna try to go up the boat ramp. Oh, okay. The pineapple's in the boat. The pineapple's in the boat. Of course the pineapple's in the boat! That sounds like Beastie Boys. It does a little bit, yeah. Sucking lots of dick and taking lots of show. Do 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 do. Alright, let's just learn this track a little bit first before I attempt. Okay, this one's not too bad. You gotta fight for your right to pizza. Okay, I think, alright. Alright, so it's a couple of shortcuts. I say that, I've just described every level that we've played so far. It's this turn I've gotta learn. And then I'll take this way. Yeah, he's already ahead. Hitting that is, oh, that's fucked. You've got to really, you've got to turn into that almost. You almost, I think you almost want to power slide into it. This would be good. Oh, fuck. You want to hope you don't hit the fucking forklift when you go in there. They definitely put that in as a troll. Oh, fuck. Traffic's definitely heavier. So these are obviously the hardest levels, I assume. Hang on, there's a boost right there. What am I doing? Why don't I get this first? And then aim for this one. I swear you'll get it in 30 minutes or less. Yeah, it feels like that. Hey Slush, I hope you're doing well. Fuck, how does he get so far ahead? shit.
Let's go.
You're breaking your mother's heart with the late deliveries. Yeah, it feels like it. He's I lose him instantly on this turn. This is the turn I lose him on.
Let's go.
Do I see polygon tits? You do, yes. Fuck. You really can't afford to hit anything at all, period. I'm sure we both hope the new Mario Kart would have some Diddy Kong racing mechanics. What do you mean by Diddy Kong? Like, what kind of Diddy Kong racing mechanics are you talking about specifically? Because there's a lot of mechanics. Do you mean the boosting? Do you mean the... What do you mean specifically? I think Mario Kart's going to be a good game. The thing I do worry about is the traveling between areas might slow things down a little bit, but that might just be me.
Let's go.
Again, I've not played the game yet, so I can't really judge the exploration aspect. Oh, okay, yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, I think it's good. I heard that there's not that many collectibles in the open world though, which I find a little bit weird. I felt like that they should probably focus on adding stuff to do within the open world. Because it is a bit strange to add an open world and not do anything with it. Oh, I had that too. I had that too. He fumbled it early. I think open world is for multiplayer, so you have something to do with your friends. Yeah, maybe. It'd just be nice to be able to do something in the world. But I don't know. I am not Nintendo. So I don't know what they're thinking. I'm not getting this shit on launch though. Unfortunately, I'm gonna wait. Cause I don't trust it. The fact that they can't confirm that there won't be Joy-Con drift solidifies my choice in the end to buy it on launch. Yeah. How about that Donkey Kong Bonanza? It looks really good. The only issue I have with it is it seems to be really blown out with the bloom. Every bit of footage I've seen of that game, the game always looks like it's too bright. He was a pizza man, yeah. He knew business. He could probably get in. He could probably get behind radical bikers. How does he get so far ahead? What about the new gorilla chick though? Oh yeah, fucking nutted to that day one, dude. You guys gotta catch up. You say king of the sidewalk? Is that what the song's saying? My square button's being funny. I'm gonna have to swap this. And you say you're not a furry. Nah. Or as a Warrior World game. It does, yeah. You could definitely tell it's the Odyssey people. The issue I have with it is the bloom. Apart from that, it looks really good. I don't know why it's not a launch title though. Like, why couldn't they have made that a day one? Why does it gotta wait a month? It's strange to me. Like, I don't understand.
Let's go.
They do need, they do, yeah. No, we deserve better as players. Like, as consumers, we deserve better. The fact that their response to the Joy-Con drift thing this week was so... It was such a phoned-in response. Them saying, oh, nah, well, you don't have to worry because we rebuilt it from the ground up. It doesn't matter if you rebuilt it from the ground up. We want to be assured that we're not going to buy it and then within 6 months it's going to feel like shit. What they said was, in a quote, I forget who they were being quoted to, but it was... They were being interviewed in a magazine and they said... We're not using any of the original parts of the Joy-Con. We've rebuilt it from the ground up. So you do not need to worry. Nah, all good. You have a great day, Weeb. Thank you so much for stopping by. And again, apologies for being late. I'll see you probably Thursday. I'm going to do a Thursday stream, so. More Windows 95, 98 games for Thursday, so. Is this the one? No, this is not the one. What the fuck? This fucking square button. This game is a right banger. It is a right banger, yeah. Yeah, we're currently doing the story mode. Okay, full room for sturdy parts. Yeah, but see, it's easy to assume that though. Like, at least you hope so. Yeah, exactly. There's a part of me that really just doesn't trust Nintendo because they never really solved the first time. Oh. Oh, thank you for the sub. Thank you, Wolfie. Fuck. Hang on. I gotta swap this controller. It's being funny. the square button is being finicky, so I'm trying to turn and it's not allowing me to turn. 23 months. That's almost 2 years.
Let's go.
Oh, this controller feels weird now because it's cold. Those new things you do QA testing when you launch. They do. See so the issues that I have is that Nintendo doesn't test
Let's go.
the longevity of something. And I think that's my issue. Is they need to test how long is something gonna last. And I understand that they can't really do that. There's not really a time period. But I have a huge library that can join a bigger screen. Do you mean the biggest issue they have costs the games? Yeah, a lot of them, they want real fucking... Yeah, but like, aren't you worried about the digital thing, Wolfie? About the cards being, some of them being digital? For me, I'm not getting it for at least a year. I can't justify the price. Oh, now the square button. Why is it not working on this one? And the cam turn on.
Let's go.
Yeah, my biggest issue is not trusting the manufacturing of the Switch, and also the price. Also, there's just plenty of games to play on the Switch 1. I think it's just going to be a FOMO situation. I'm pretty happy with my Switch at the moment, with the games that I've got. Like I said, I just played Tunic, which was amazing. What's he doing in there? Come to terms with some of the cards only have access keys, but we already have reached a point with consoles. Wow, I'm surprised about that because I thought you would be a really pushing on that. I don't necessarily think it's about the majority though, Wolfie. It's just some people are willing to spend it more than others. Like back in the day, I used to pay $110 a game on a new title. That's changed significantly. Yeah, I'd rather a good deal, and I'd rather... The other thing, too, that really pissed me off the other night, so besides all that, was the fact that they said that they've rebuilt this thing from the ground up. So, apparently, the way Switch games will work on it is apparently they're going to be half emulation, half baked in. And that's why they can't justify explaining why not all the games will work on the Switch too. Which I think is such a lazy fucking thing. Only be. I hate the fact that it will only be a download. Well, some games will be, some won't. It's current job. I just hate the fact that games will only be a down. Well, I mean, yeah, some. Well, no, it's like you're paying for a Steam key. So they're making it that you buy a physical object with a license on it. So if you remember back in the day, when you bought software on a computer and you had to enter a serial key, but what they're doing is they're then taking away that there's still installation files on there, but you need to have it in order to download the game. So apparently, even though it's a download key only, apparently there is files on there. They put out a list that doesn't work on this Labo VR. No, but there's more. There's more than that, Wolfie. Yeah, the deck has a fan, which is great. Yeah. Yeah, what's his name? Modern Vintage Gamer put out a video about it, which is really interesting, about games that say they work, but they may not fully work. And he's a game dev too, so when he was talking about it, it was really interesting because the way that they're doing, so the Switch 2, and I hate saying this, so the Switch 2 is going to be half emulation. There's no, apparently in the Switch 2, there's no Switch 1 hardware, which is very weird to me. I mean, I know that the PlayStation 2 did kind of, it had, you know, any game that has confirmed just won't work with Labo. Sadly, PlayStation and Xbox games have been doing that for years, where your disc is just a key to download the game. No, okay, so I see your point there, but I'm going to raise you something else because I think that's bullshit. Because if you, okay, why is it then that I can put a DS game into a 3DS? You know, all of those games were compatible. And you know why? It's because the software was in there. They just updated it and made the hardware more intricate. They made it that those DS games could carry over. It wasn't just that they added like a Game Boy Advance thing, you know, when they did the normal one. But when they did the 3DSs and the 2DSs and the regular DSs, all those games carried. So there shouldn't be an issue when the cartridge is the exact same size. I think given the climate of how, if we are that dedicated of a consumer, they should have respected us to the fact of being like, well, we're going to make it sure that the games work. So Switch 1 software and mechanics should already be baked in. System inside it. The Switch 2 doesn't have it. No, it doesn't. Yeah, and I think that's the biggest fuck up that they've done with the Switch 2. The Switch 2 doesn't have anything of the Switch in there. Whereas the 3DS carries most of it. It's why I appreciate stuff like the Game Boy to the Game Boy Advance and the Game Boy Advance to the DS. They considered the people previously, and they were able to carry that over. I think that they didn't 100% this time. Will it bite them in the foot? We'll find out. Because I know you got to support on day one, but as a general consumer, I never buy console. I never buy games on launch. It's just silly. It's a silly thing to do, in my personal opinion, because you're gonna get the ones that fuck up out the gate. For yourself, like a reviewer, it's different, but for me, and the cost doesn't justify the means when there's only like 3 games that I can get.
Let's go.
Like, I was looking at the launch titles, right? So it's Mario Kart, and then I have to wait a month to get Donkey Kong Bonanza. Yeah, I'll have all my other games that I can play, obviously. That agree. From my perspective, it looks like they have a converter that uses software on the board, like the add-ons. Yeah, it's something like that. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. Look, I'm not gonna fully judge it, but right now it doesn't really seem like Nintendo is really. It's like when the Switch was initially announced, a lot of us had like a lot of worry about it.
Let's go.
So I'm just gonna sit back and I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna see. The games from the Switch, but you have to buy them again. Yeah. Yeah, Tropical Freeze is pretty good.
Let's go.
This is a hard one, man.
Let's go.
King of the sidewalk, sucking some dick.
Let's go.
And I get it too. Companies have to be, you know, they've got to make decisions. You know, decisions based on the models that they've created, but yeah, I'm just a little bit unsure. And yeah, I just can't justify buying something day one when I know that I've seen launch title shit happen before where shit just blows up day one, so. Looks sick. Pokemon looks gorgeous. The Kirby expansion does look cool. That intrigued me because I'm wondering if that's a full new game or just an expansion DLC. You remember how Kirby did that New Game Plus? I'm wondering if it's like New Game Plus 2. And I really did enjoy Kirby and the Forgotten Lands. Like, we streamed that. I thought it was a really good game. So I'm kind of unsure.
Let's go.
I really don't understand the issues like prices that people have. Well, one thing is tariffing. Obviously, I don't want to talk about politics, but the tariffs for a lot of people. The other thing too is that we're at a stage where Nintendo, it's the Nintendo tax.
Let's go.
Adding an extra $10 on and their excuse to say that the game, oh, we put in a lot more effort, that's why we justify the price. Like, just keep it the same. Like, you want to keep your consumers happy. Yeah, if it gets people to play. If it does, yeah. I really enjoyed streaming it. I thought it was one of the best Kirby's that we've ever gotten. Honestly, I really enjoyed Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Yeah, Sakurai's directing Kirby Air. It's going to be interesting to see, because it's funny, a lot of what I've planned for the Final Thought mode for Shady Luca is based around the city mode in Kirby Air Ride. So it's interesting that they're coming back. Fuck. He just gets ahead every single time. There's got to be another shortcut, yeah?
Let's go.
That was a good one. Never played Kirby Air Ride. I was thinking of streaming it. It's honestly a really good game.
Let's go.
The city mode is the mode that honestly I think sells the whole thing because it's its own game. Oh! He zip lines around that fucking thing so quick. I swear he's cheating around that fucking that fucking bit.
Let's go.
I think it was, yeah. So to have him come back for that. It's a tough one, man. Imagine how many fucking coins I've spent on this.
Let's go.
Okay, so I feel like you gotta get both boosts. And not hit that. Yeah, he zips around so fucking quick. You would have to be ahead of him. How's Radical? But it's good. We're just stuck on this fucking level. Oh, that was a good one. That was it. This is it. Got it.
You win.
But when I checked, they were not. Can you double check with me? And it might have been reverted.
Let's go.
Can you just like send me a message about it? Just to make sure. It might have been reverted when we did like a bug rollback. think it wants you to grind to get the bike to... Yeah, but you can't go back. You have to keep doing the same level. That was where the chili was. The sausage, sorry. No, 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 it's not you with the problem. If it hasn't appeared for you, it might have been we accidentally did it in the rollback. So definitely message me. I'll make sure it's done. Holy shit. How far ahead do I need to... Okay, that's not too bad. No, 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 no. Never feel like you're bothering at all. Never feel that... No, you paid for it, dude. So I want to make sure you get it. Never feel like you're bothering. You paid for something, I want you. And there were much $70 PlayStation back in the day. There was such an influx of games in recent with the rise. Yeah, but again, and then some people have different you know, costs. You know, it's different costs for different things too. Okay. So I've got to learn how to... I was about to say learn how to get the sausage just then. I was about to say... I've said it now, so... That's a tough one. It was closer the first time. There's got to be another shortcut somewhere, I reckon. Or another boost that I'm missing. The problem is with this shortcut is it takes so much out. There's only one boost on this level too. I think that one I just had to lean into it and not power slide at all. Right behind him. I think this one's just expert driving. was ahead of him. I was fucking ahead of him. Holy shit. Is that the start turn you gotta do wide? Wants you to be a perfect gamer. Yeah. Well, this is how these games would eat your coins back in the day. This is how they get you. Once you miss that, you can't recover. I can understand as the price comparable to the value that they're giving the player. Look at the Mario Kart. Look at Mario Kart. I got more value out of any recent 130. Yeah, it's like it's more also like okay. People are not gonna, I'll be honest with you, I think Mario Kart is a weird launch title. And the reason why I think it's weird is because there's a lot of people that don't play online too. So for them to have a Mario Kart game as a launch title is a very strange one. How did I miss that? Yeah, it was an arcade game, yeah. Hence the perfection. Don't get me wrong, it's a good, good starter because they want to get people online straight away, right? But I feel like the Donkey Kong Bonanza game, much like how Mario Odyssey, I just felt like that would have been the title to launch with. Yeah. I think the $90 thing is I never understood why Nintendo wouldn't make their games ever cheaper. Like they're always taxed so high. Is it, boys? Let me get that sausage, bro. Yes!
You win.
That was so close. That was the easiest one out of the hard ones so far. Alright, and then we gotta get the actual fucking sausage for this one, I think it was. Or it was a chili. And then more meat. So we gotta find out where that is. Fuck that is. I assume it's this way. Nope, this is a shortcut. That's taken me all the way back. GG easy. Yeah, that one was relatively easy. Yeah, I assume we got 2 more and then we completed it. I'm really excited to get arcade. There's an arcade Ridge Racer variant? What do you mean? Seen it yet. Oh, it's right there. Switch best selling game. It was, yeah. Oh, okay. I've never seen the arcade archives before. That's pretty cool. I'm stuck behind this truck. What the fuck?
Let's go.
Okay. That was an interesting shortcut. Simulation library. Oh, okay.
Let's go.
Ridge Racer was similar to Rage Racer, right? Or at least part of the same series. Ridge Race was essentially... Ah, okay. I've got... Which one is it? I'm trying to look. I got Ridge Racer Type 4. Which is probably my favorite. One bump from any car is brutal in this. Fuck. You just gotta hope at that point that he's hit something.
Let's go.
I think I gotta be on this right side.
Let's go.
And then most okay, yeah, I guess so. You just gotta make sure you don't get it patched, dude. Like the patches come out. Fuck! This fucking car squished me.
Let's go.
Yeah, the tariff thing's gonna really fuck up people in America too, I think. I think that's gonna be really interesting to see how the pre-orders go in America. I'll say this much, I definitely got my money's worth out of this game. And genuinely, I have found this game very fun. Sophia for cart when they allow me.
Let's go.
Okay. I think I need that second boost. I think I need the second boost on the I need to get both. I need to get the one at the Yeah, I need to get both. I can't just skimp. Glitch through the truck then.
Let's go.
So I need to So I need to go for this first one, and then the other one at the... Is it the middle bit? I gotta remember where it was. It's the only way I'm gonna be able to get ahead. Where the fuck was it? It was around here somewhere, wasn't it? There it is. He drives on top of the thing. I wonder if I can...
Let's go.
I wonder if I can utilize that. Maybe I can utilize it. I don't know. Yeah, I definitely think we need a pizza bike for cart. For sure. Oh, I'm definitely behind on this one. Right, we've got to learn it. Let's teach ourselves patterns. So this I don't even need a skid. I need to get onto that truck. I reckon I can get onto the truck and go through that gap, and I'd be able to do it. See how we do it. So I need to go up there. That's what I need to do.
Let's go.
The truck is my red herring. It's crazy to think that they wouldn't want you to use all the shortcuts, but again, that's how they get you with coin-based gameplay. Fuck. So maybe I was too early that time.
Let's go.
Though I could have beaten him with the speed I had, maybe. Maybe if I'm too early, I can try to, like, give out on it then and just try to pass him. But we'll see. Also, sorry if the music is driving you fucking bonkers. Driving through that S bit there is probably the most sane part of this entire experience. I could have beaten him. I could have beaten him that time.
Let's go.
How exciting. We might not even need to use the truck. So close. So close, bro. Take my wife over. No, it's all good, dude. I'm just waiting for Shady to get back to me on the build for Slime Girl Smoothies, so nothing here, dude. You have a great night. Say hi to your wife. I haven't seen her in a long time. I hope she's well. If anyone deserves a night out, it's her, especially with her line of work, so hope you have a good one, dude. Thanks for the discussion about the Switch, though. It's interesting to talking to people and hearing everybody's different opinions. What was my favorite moment of the Switch 2 reveal? Oh, can I just say that having the tutorial be a paid thing was bullshit too. That should be packed in. What a fucking crock of shit that was. Nintendo's fucking hired to do that. I've gotten to the point I don't care anymore. We're just gonna get... I have gotten to the point I just don't... Gonna get... Yeah, okay. Well, tell her she's amazing at what she does. But yeah, my favorite moment of the Switch 2 was probably... I don't know, I was impressed to see that Yakuza is going to get a director's cut. Yeah, it like when it's a bundled thing. It's just such a strange choice for them to charge for a tutorial for a manual when that shit should be like packed in. I think they'll change their mind on that. When will I be on the Nintendo Direct? Fuck, when I give up not safe for work games. When I don't do a not safe for work game. And then I change my name. That's where... Oh, God, it's hit me now. It's all this pizza delivering, boys. Oh, that could have been it. The original was a complete game. Yeah, apparently in this Switches in the new one, it's in the new one it's gonna be extra scenes. You better do a safe work game. Oh, I will. Don't worry. I plan to. I just really enjoy making porn games. I don't know if I've ever said this. Part of the reason I do them is because I genuinely love making games with porn and sex appeal. I think it's fun. I think sex is very natural and everyone should fucking talk about it more. I find it a challenge. I also just love going like, what if this, but sex, you know? Genuinely, I find it fun. And also because genuinely, I am a very sexually active person. So for me, making games of this caliber is kind of my jam. So Shady Corner. We have done Shady Corner Directs. There is going to be another one coming soon.
Let's go.
You better not. You never know. It could be good. This might prove to be the second hardest one. You fuck! I had that too. These are one of my... Yeah. I think it will. They seem pretty confident. Oh, fuck, I had it that time. I had it and then I fumbled it. As long as I get to sing, but yeah. It'll be interesting to see if it will though, like fully. The issues that I have with the Switch 2 as well is whether or not the online is going to be good. I was impressed that they decided to do a new Donkey Kong game. I think that was impressive. That blew my mind. That they were like, that they didn't forget the boy. Got it. Last one, boys. And then New Game Plus. What was the... It was ham, wasn't it? It was ham. I think it was there. Oh, so this is going back up the hill. This is the same track in reverse. This one, I don't want to jinx it early, but this one feels relatively easier because you're going up. Hopefully not made out of pops. We can only fucking hope. Is it in the... I think it's right there, look. It's right at the end. Yeah, can I just say, what the fuck was Randy Pitchford wearing? Can he just... I don't mean to sound like a dick, but, like, could he just, like, dress his age? Like, he didn't need to look like that. I actually had that bit on mute. I just... Yeah. He's trying to dress like the cool kids, and I was like, that's fucking weird, man. I was like, Randy. Come on, Randy. It was very strange. Hydrate. That's a good idea. Give me a second. MC reading from phone, not sure how to handle. Oh shit, let's announce some amiibos for cart. That'll go down so well. But they're just sex toys you tap. Thank you for the hydrate and the posture check. Okay, so this speed up is a definite. I think I definitely have to take that shortcut, as shitty as that shortcut is. And then get this boost. I couldn't listen to him, dude. I literally was like, nah. He's just a cockhead. He got so shitty about the Borderlands movie too. Like, what a fucking a piss baby. I couldn't believe it, eh? He got so upset that people didn't like the movie. I was like, bro, it's just... You know it was shit from day dot. Come on. He would have had to have known. No, you can get heated about it. There's nothing in my rules that say you can't get mad at Randy Pitchford of all people. All good. That garbage truck that cuts you off, man. That truck saves you on that corner. Okay. Oh, that was gonna be so it! Guys, I could feel it in my clit. Guys, if you rub out to this and come just as I win, it's gonna be like the best high. It might be like we might edge for about half an hour though. So I'm just saying. I'm getting my monies out of this game though. I tell you what. Nah. Feck!
Let's go.
Well, it's doable. I've got to get through that, I got to get through the parking garage relatively quick. If I'm in front of him when I leave, I've got a good chance. Fuck. There have been a lot of moments tonight where I've wanted to give up too. Like I've had that feeling of, we'll just leave it here. I'm kind of glad we didn't with this game. It's genuinely been a challenging game. Did it. Yep. Yep. Put that on your pizza and smug it. What now? There can't be more, right? Is there more? Is there more? Is there more? Is there more levels?
Radical bikers.
Oh, look at these save slots. How cool is this? Well, I can get the next bike. Mario Frenzy Pizza. What happens when you resume then? Oh, it just takes you back to Marinara. Oh shit, they're different this time. Look. So now there's different items in this one. Okay, question. Can someone look it up for me? Is there a definitive ending to this? Or do you just go like... Oh shit, this is a new level. Well, shit. Did I do the Americana level? I don't know. I don't know how far I am into the game. This is a new song, though. Hang on, I gotta look it up. Apparently you've completed the game at 10%. Fuck off. Wait, have I really? Come on. Have I really? Yep, there's an ending. There's an ending to the game. Oh shit. Alright, I'm gonna, after this, I'm gonna look up and see how far I am through the game. When you said 10%, I was like, fuck off. It's like, there's no way. I've been playing it for how many hours? No. 10% my dick. Like, come on, man. This is an interesting soundtrack. I'm wondering, I'm so curious now how far I am through the game. I guess I'm about halfway if I've got half of the bikes. I'm just shocked there's more levels. I didn't think there was going to be more. Like, for the price, I would have just been happy with the levels that we got. But the fact that they've added this, like, added so much more than the arcade, like, it's mental. Arcade ports are always so interesting. I loved Crazy Taxi when they ported that. To see that and the amount of content they put in that. It's definitely not this way. I need to save it. That's what I need to do. I need to save it properly. And then I'll go have a look. And then I'll go see how far I am through Radical Bikers. I was not expecting to play this game that long. Holy shit.
Radical Bikers!
Wait, what? What the fuck? It didn't save it. Well... Oh, no. It said it saved every time, though. It said it saved. Every time I fucking did the thing, it said it was saving it. What do you mean? You gotta get the good end. Oh my god. So apparently... What the fuck? There's no like... Where's the save? The save file gone. There's no save file. I'll try it. I don't know what. Nope. Was it this one? Nope. Holy shit. All that work for nothing. Why did it not save though? Now I'm alright, hang on, I'm gonna check our memory cards. Hang on. Because now I need to know if it's the memory cards or not. Let's boot that up without the memory card. Without the disc. Let's see. Because it said it was saving it, so I just assumed. So this memory card here is Fun Dogs. Why we have to? Oh yeah, that's right. Action Man. So where the fuck was it saving it to then? Hang on. Nope, that's my. Nope. Wow. Well, that's safe to say that I thought it was saving. It looked like it was fucking saving, did it not? Every time I said override, I said yes. Oh, that's annoying. I'm not actually that annoyed though, surprisingly. I think it's because I genuinely enjoyed the game. If I didn't enjoy the game, I probably wouldn't be. I think we may need to dedicate a whole stream to Radical Bikers. Tell you what. If we do the Nacho-thon this year, I will do a stream where I do Radical Bikers, and that's all we do. I'll just do a day. See, I thought it was that one in the middle. There it is, look! What's that? Hang on a minute. Hang on. It's right there. It's... Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. It's right on the... It's right there. Right. The save file, we can see it. Felt like the save had to work. There would have been a Radical Nacho Bikers. It could be, yeah. I've got to work out what games we're going to do for the Nacho-thon this year. I'm just going to check, because, again, that's weird that it decided that it was like, oh, there's no fucking save file. I swear it was fucking saving after every game. Was it not saving? You know what it... Oh, you know what it was doing? I know what it was doing. Maybe? Hang on. Accessing memory card. Loading data. Okay, radical mode.
Bikers.
Load. You know what it is? I reckon after each mode you must have to save, right? Do you reckon? You would assume so. I would assume so. That it would be that it would save after every... If your account decides to make amiibo base. Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm so confused why that didn't save. Is hitting exit just definitively... I'm so confused. I am so confused. To kick you out of the...
Bikers.
That's so annoying. Wow. Wow. Shit, man. I love it's Radical Bikers X. I just realized. Okay. We might have to come back to this as a revenge stream. And then maybe do it on a Nacho-thon. I've got to work out what games you guys want me to do for the Nacho-thon though. I know a lot of you want me to do Bubsy again. Bubsy 3D. I don't know if I can stomach playing that game again. That game genuinely made me feel sick. Just because of how difficult it was. It was so dumb. But I'll have to work out what games we could do. Maybe a couple of indie games. Yeah, I'd be keen to do a couple indie ones this time around. Yeah. Oh, look, I'll take suggestions for sure, but I'm not going to take them all. I'd say, like, a lot of my retro shit and a lot of any, I'd say, like, when I think indie, I think Tunic. Like, I was like, oh, Tunic was really good. Like I'd do Tunic or something. But unless you're thinking like indie on Steam or something. God damn. That was a nightmare. You know the worst part? I'm going to get off stream today and I'm going to look at how far we got through this, and I bet you we got further. There's a part of me that's thinking that. Do I like this game though? Yeah, I do. I like this game a lot. It's a good challenge. It didn't feel too like frustrating. Will you try the Sunshine game? Probably not. No.
Radical Bikers.
I'd say, like, look, I don't mind playing meme games, and I don't mind playing, like, itch.io games, and, you know. I think the main takeaway I have with streaming is that I usually stream the stuff I want to stream. I don't, usually when somebody recommends a game to me, I feel it's, well, not recommend, when they buy me a game, I feel a bit more forced, and then it feels like I have to really put on a show for it all. Damn, it's Jay-Z Jackson. Yeah, I feel it's why I kind of focus on my games, like the games I like to play, the games I own. Though I'll still take recommendations, of course, as well. I'm never not gonna take a recommendation or something. platformers are 3D platformers as well. The other thing too is when you take into consideration of what type of game, just think about the games that I particularly like, and also the ones I've streamed, as well as maybe what games would be good to chat through. Because usually chatting with you guys, like, to be honest with you, chatting while playing this game hasn't been too hard, surprisingly. I was quite surprised. I thought I was going to be quiet for 90% of this stream, but I wasn't, so. I'm quite impressed. But we might have to do a revenge stream of this one, because this one really bit me in the dick with not saving. And if we do it, it'll be a revenge thing where we start from the bottom and we climb up. What games do you typically enjoy streaming?
Radikal
Like what genres? Platformers, racing, like kart racing. I don't mind a puzzle game. Point and click games are really cool. Adventure games. See, the thing is too, like, genres, in terms of what I normally enjoy streaming, because I've got like so many different games, but if I was picking ones that I enjoy streaming, it's just usually games that I really, it's usually I have, like, when I pick it off the shelf, I'm like, oh yeah, I want to stream that. I try not to stream things that I don't want to. This I knew I wanted to stream because I watched a video on it and was like, yeah, this looks fun. And that's why I wanted to stream it. But I mean, platform games. I mean, I've got so many games on. It's why I finished Tunic recently, because I've got so many games on backlog that I thought, oh, I'll just finish, like, I'll stream. I was gonna stream Tunic, and then I realized that I was like, nah, it feels more like a personal game, so I played it myself over the course of a week. And I'm kind of glad I didn't stream it, because I enjoyed it a lot more playing it quietly on my own. Whereas I would say, yeah, there's some games that you do and some. And again, I've got a back catalogue of so many. Like, I want to do more Asterix games. I want to do more Bomberman games. Because I started playing a lot of those, and I wanted to kind of finish all of the Asterix games that I've got. Same with Bomberman. I think we've done the first 2 Bomberman. I want to do a bunch of them. To that. Well, I guess that's where BMX Triple X would kind of like scratch that itch. That'd be the closest thing that you could probably get. Would be BMX Triple X. I think you'd get it from that. But that'd probably be the closest that you'd be able to get. I couldn't really think. And you know what? Obscure games. I love streaming. Like, we played PO'd that one night, which I had a lot of fun playing. Surprisingly, considering that it was like a shit shooter. I don't mind playing a game when it's shit, again, when I've chosen it. For the most part, at least. Sometimes, like, you know, Bomberman 64. Yeah, I could stream that. I've never fully played it. I've got it, but I've got all 3 of the Bomberman 64 game. So Bomberman Hero, Bomberman 64, and then Bomberman Hero 2, I think it's called. Yeah, I'd be happy to stream. I mean, they're fairly long. I wouldn't mind streaming them. I was thinking maybe we could probably start them. I'm trying to think like what games I've got to finish as well. Some games I'm just not going to finish though. Like, even though I've started them, I probably won't. Yeah. Yeah, I'm wondering if I could. I'd have to look up how long those games are, and if I could do them over the Nacho-thon, I'd be pretty happy to do them. Trying to like, because also the Nacho-thon for me is completing a bunch of shit that I've yet to complete, and I was really kind of sad that I didn't get to do it last year. More so because I've just got a lot of stuff I really want to finish. And that's one of them. Like Bomberman is another set of games I want to do. So yeah, we'll probably look into that. But I think I'm gonna call it here. It's almost 3 a.m. for me, but I'm gonna go put this video out that I've just finished editing. Peeps, I hope you've had a great time watching me play Radical Bikers. Holy shit, I can't believe it didn't save. I'm gonna have to look into that because it's fucking weird. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you want to see the VOD, go check out the VOD. The VOD will be up on the second channel. Go check out the first channel. Go check out our games. I love you peeps so much. Thank you so much for the support. And as always, stay hydrated, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Wow!